Alo? Salut! Sunt eu, un haiduc și te rog,
iubirea mea, crește fericirea. Alo, alo, sunt eu, Picasso, semnat vii.
și sunt voinic.
Dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic.
Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei.
Numai ei,
Chipul tău și
dragostea din tăi, mi-amintesc de ochii tăi.
vrei să pleci, dar numai ei. Numai ei. Chipul tău și dragostea din tăi, mi-amintesc de ochii tăi. Te sun
Să-ți spun
ce simt
acum,
Alo?
iubirea mea, sunt eu, fericirea. Alo, alo, sunt eu,
Picasso,
ți-am dat bip.
și sunt voinic.
Dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic.
Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei. Numai ei. Numai ei. Chipul tău și dragostea din tei.
Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi.
Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei. Numai ei. Numai ei. Chipul tău și dragostea din tei.
Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi.
Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei.
Numai ei,
Chipul tău și
și dragostea din tăi. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi.
vrei să pleci, dar numai ei. Numai ei. Numai ei. Chipul tău și dragostea din tăi.
Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi. Hello, everybody, whoever's watching. You don't need to say hello to me. And actually, I don't need anybody to be in the chat today if you want to know, because I just want to talk. I don't need anyone to write anything. This is just for me to talk. Bullshit. But I'm not at least trauma dumping, I'm just talking. Because nobody else from my real friends understands this shit. So let me rant a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. I take care because I'm still in America, but not for long. This is why I miss my home. I can't wait to get home, because this is insane. I will tell you now what is insane. But before I start with the America versus Europe and all that, I'm not the only one thinking. That's why I'm so glad. That's why I made this chat. Because there's other people that think like me the same, I thought I'm the only one, but I'm not the only one. So, I will explain my experiences, but first I would like to give some applause to Busy Little Bee. Busy Little Bee is a creator, and not many people like her. She doesn't even like me. That's the funny thing. She doesn't like me, but I don't mind. I like when I see people do good. She covered today this, and I think it's very interesting because nobody else covered it. And she compared, there's a woman, So the creator, you can see here, busy little bee. Busy little bee. She doesn't like me at all. But I don't care. I don't need people to like me. Doesn't mean that I can't like what they do. When they do something good, whatever, I'm still gonna applaud them. And she covered the foodie beauty, and she showed exactly a woman that came and said, "Look, I have this weight, and this is how I look." And busy little bee came with some really cool. Where did she give the sides? Look, this is the main point. Busy little bee. This woman says she has 317 pounds. I don't know what foodie beauty says, but it is obvious that foodie beauty is not the same weight as that woman. So that is fact. So I just want to give some credit to busy little bee, and then now we can move on. So this is a show, as you can see, European reacts to first impressions of America as a Russian. We will go get to this, but first I want to tell my experiences today. So, Steve's brother came over to the house. He has been to the house several times. And I don't want to disturb, and Steve has not many friends that he sees, but maybe one or two that he talks to sometimes. And I know all the information because, of course, he tells me this. I know this person from there, and this and this and this happened. And his brother comes home to the house, and I was in the room because I wanted to let them have some private time. Not private time, but like not for me to be their nosy. "Yeah, hello, hello." I don't want to do that. And I let them be. And then I asked him, did your brother even ask about me or something? He said no. And then when he talked to his friend, I'm like, oh, did they ask how we are doing, the marriage and everything? No. And I told him, this is the thing, like in America, the people, when they meet, they talk stuff that is not so important. They talk like politics instead of saying, the thing is that in Europe, if the brother would have come in the house, he should have asked, like, where's Melissa? Where's Melissa? My name is that, Melissa. They don't want to ask, And then Steve said, in America, people are not nosy. People are not nosy. And I say, yeah, that's pretty a good thing to not be nosy, but it's also very impersonal because you need to sometimes be nosy in order to fix problems. Like you need to talk so that you can get advice. You have to have humanity, and the people in America are killing the humanity. It's like, no, let's be robots, let's follow a system, let's not ask personal questions. And I think that is very, very unproductive. Humanity, and relationships, they should never be so superficial. And I don't know, I think it's so weird, it's so impersonal, and I don't like it at all. And then let's go to the medical system because everybody was like, "It's so great in America," and I know that because Steve is I'm insured because of Steve. I'm not. I married Steve for this. Hey guys, now I'm uh leaking the information. I married Steve because of this reason. Yeah. And I'm insured because of Steve. I'm insured with his blah 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 as a spouse, as a wife. And then today I look, and you have to go to, in America, you have to go to so many websites. It is not just one website. So I'm insured with the Blue Cross Shield. So yeah, I'm going to give you some information. The thing is, in order for you to benefit from the system in America, you really got to study it. You have to do, it's like a university. I am not joking. It's not simple like go this web page and no. From that web page, you have to go to another web page and another web page and another web page, and you have to sign in and you have to make, I don't know, 10 accounts, 10 different accounts. It is crazy. The system is so fucked up. It's crazy. In the end, it's just wow. I know it works, but it's just so complex. It's just so difficult. So I'm insured with the Blue Cross Shields, but then you have to know which Blue Cross Shields. There's many. I'm the one with Blue Cross Shields Minnesota because the company of the butter is the main one is in Minnesota. So you have to know that, and then you have, what plan are you? I am the plan POP. You have to know all this information, and put it in. And then where you pay the bills is another, it's everything. In total, you have to do a university study and spend like a whole fucking, not a whole day, days. You have to spend days because everything changes as well. And you go to this website and this website and this. It is a mess for me. I believe it's a mess. It's just too complicated. In Europe, you do this. You have your doctors everywhere, and it is your choice. It's not so difficult. You have to go to this website because you're insured with this one, and then this insurance company works with this health people with these doctors, and then inside doctor and outside doctor, and boom, boom, boom. And what plan are you? And what insurance are you? And boom, 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 boom. And go to this other website because now you. Oh my God, it's just a mess. It's for me so complicated. Hello, Johan Jacobs. Hey, thanks for saying hello. I appreciate. I don't understand these people that you see. I know people are looking and listening, but they're not saying hello. It's like, why? Why can you not say hello? Hello does to give a hello costs you nothing. But whatever. I don't care. I don't. Maybe they don't want to be associated with my name. They're like, I just want to listen to this crazy one, but I don't want any association. So that's the thing. What I want to say about America, there's no the relationship is so crazy. It's not like Steve said. The people are not nosy. It's good to not be nosy, but it's not good to not be nosy at all. It means that I don't know. It means that that's weird. Like humans, we have to care. Hey, how's your marriage going? Like how's it going? Or not marriage. How's your wife? Or how's Melissa? Not wife, because brother. It's strange. The medical system, everything is strange. In Europe, it's just much more different. It's a different feeling, and I can't explain it. Hey, gaming and football. Thanks a lot. If you have HMO, you only have to go to one place, unlike put people. You see, Bridge, you understand? You know the system. You know the system. How this is can do you understand that it's very difficult? It's very difficult. You're going from, and then I wondered to myself, these people, I go to people that they don't even know me. In Europe, everybody knows me, like, not knows me. It's so different. It's just more personal. Here, it's like you go somewhere. Yeah, are you insured with this? Yeah, they will. It's just so different. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to act. It's so weird for me. PPO, because I want to choose for myself. I cannot. I'm just with the Steve with Slando Lakes. You see, a bridge for my tooth. My tooth was almost lost. I was almost gonna look like Food Beauty. I'm not joking about that, and I was worried because it decayed. The decay was from behind, so you couldn't see it, and it started to chip. And then I went to the dentist here, and I tell you, they fixed it up like in what 30 minutes, and I didn't lose the tooth, and that was super. And in the end, I only paid $80, but that's because the insurance. The health package is really great. The health package gives also 12 mental health, psychiatry, whatever sessions for free. I've been 2 years here and I didn't know it and I didn't use it. In the end, I don't want to use things, and I feel strange, that I'm using these things. It's not normal, like for me. And 12 sessions for free, and you have this for free, and fitness for free. It's just a plan, and I just wondered to myself, it's just so strange for me. This system, is just so strange. I can't adapt to it. That's why I like America is good, but it's good different ways, and I can't really work with the ways that are so difficult, that go from person to person, and in the end, you don't really know anyone personal. You're just like in Europe, I know my dentist. I go to the same dentist, for years, and I know all my doctors. Like it's just a different kind of feeling. I can't explain it. It's hard for me to explain. I'm not saying America is bad. I'm just saying America is very, very different. Very different. So different. And now I will show you why. Now we're going into this. This is a Romanian boy, and I like his channel. I would like you to support him. He only has 816 subscribers, but he's very good in what he does. He's a little bit too goofy. I admit. Sometimes he's a little bit too goofy, but he's a good reactor, and I like his videos, and I would like to support him. And now he's covering another person talking, and I can also add my comments to this, you know. And then, hey, look, I was looking Jessica Messica. You can see Jessica Messica. I was looking for her. I don't know why she didn't pop up, so I had to look for her. I don't know. It's the YouTube sometimes doesn't show me stuff. All the stuff from your mama I don't see anymore. When he goes live, I don't see anymore. I'm telling you. Maybe it's the universe, you know, just not wanting me to look at him, or maybe it's the YouTube. I don't see any notification from your mama anymore. None at all. But he's doing things, and then other people have to tell me, which I don't have many people, but I have one friend, and to tell me, you know, go look, you know, he was online. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know, because I don't get notifications anymore about your mama. Okay, let's go for this. Let's hit it. Buddy, honest question, why don't you go back if you like it better there? Well, Tina, I will tell you, because I got married to Steve and I feel bad to just leave the marriage and say, fuck it, you know? That's the problem. I feel very. He helped me, and without Steve, I don't know if I would be still alive. So I feel that I should not fuck somebody over. You know what I mean? Don't fuck somebody over. It's not fair. That's okay. Thank you very much. You know, I didn't kill myself, and you helped me get back on my feet, and I'm good again. And goodbye. You know, have a good life. I can't do that. It's so hard for me, but something is gonna happen. You know, I will find some solution. But of course, I gotta get out of here. I can't. This is not life for me. Everybody knows that shit. I cannot live my life. It's not. I'm dying. Like I'm a flower that's dying. That's slowly drying out. Because I can't talk to anyone. My languages. I can't have my jokes. You know. I can't. I'm. I'm just dying out. I'm drying out here. Because I'm. I can't. My talents are not being explored. I'm not doing. This place community is not for me. This is not for me. Okay, let's check this out. Address? No, she's not. Craig, I'm sorry. She didn't steal anything. If you want to know, Nova Kane started with Jeopardy. You had also Spooky Stoner that had quizzes. Vegas Doll, I think, was the first one. Vegas Doll. So everything is fair. You know, everybody does their thing. This is nothing. It has nothing to do. Nobody stole anything from anybody. That we sometimes get influences and ideas, that's okay, you know, but that's so stupid that you think that she stole. That is very, very, very low minded, I believe. I liked her show, and I was excited, and at least, you know, she did something. And that's the whole point. You got to be there to entertain the people. You can't, you know, come and say, hey, I want to be an entertainer, and I charge memberships, and then you don't do anything. And she always puts out shorts and other things, and she covers stuff. You saw, she did well with her show yesterday. So the point is, she's doing well, and finish. She's doing well. She's doing better than your mama and everybody. So whatever. Facts are fact. Anita Berber. Ohio is no place for someone as well traveling as you. I grew up there and escaped. Anita Berber. Oh my God, that you tell me this. Oh my God. Oh my God. You make it. You know. You make me want to book the flight tomorrow. I know this is not for me. This is not for me. I try to explain. This is not for me. And he keeps on telling me, you just don't want to adapt. You just don't want to adapt. You must drive a car. I know, but I don't want to drive a car. I don't like this driving. It is not for me. I don't want to drive. And the thing is, my uncle, you know, my uncle, he works for United Nations. He doesn't talk to me. We have no relations. The last time I talked to him was exactly 10 years ago. No, fuck, man. Yeah, 10 years ago. When I turned 30, on my 30th birthday was the last time I saw him. He brought me flowers on my 30th birthday. And that's it. And I wrote him on WhatsApp, but he doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't want to have anything to do with me because of my mother. But that's okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. But he works for United Nations, and my uncle, he doesn't want a car. He's like, people in Europe. It's like, why have a car? Why have to worry about parking, about license, about spending money, about maintaining the car? Why, when you have everything so fucking close and you have a great public transport system? It is silly to have a car and to worry about all that crap maintenance. Boom, boom, boom. In Europe, you have everything so close. For me, from my home to be in the center of the city, I'm talking about, where Stephansturm is, where the Stephansturm church is, the main fucking church. It takes me 20 fucking minutes. 20 fucking minutes, I'm in the center of the city. I'm not fucking joking. To be at the Danube, it takes a little bit longer, but 35 minutes, I'm in the Danube. Like, what the fuck, man? If I want a holiday, I just have to take a train. I'm in the next country. For fuck's sakes. What the fuck, man? This is terrible. This America is so terrible. That's before I start to cry and everything. No, it's really terrible. I can't live a fucking good life here. Seriously. Let's go and continue before I start to cry.
To America to study, he's describing his experiences, and at the end he's going to a wholesome potluck. Let's watch together.
Okay guys, this is Dex the Russian and I am in the US.
Man, I'm both amazed and terrified by suburbs. On one hand, they look very nice and cozy, but on the other hand, you have to drive for miles just to buy a hot dog. I have a convenience store right under my apartment, which means whenever I'm hungry, I can just go down there.
Exactly, 100%. In Europe, it's not you have to drive, I don't know where to get cigarettes or no. But it's so true, 100%. I miss
dog,
this.
Which is probably why I look like a hot dog, but let's ignore that, alright?
So, I'm at my college, at St. Paul College. My host mom, she met me at the airport in St. Paul. I've got a real long flight from Moscow to Amsterdam, then from Amsterdam to MSP, which is located in Minnesota.
God damn.
Anita, my love, you didn't upset me. Anita, my love, don't you worry about a thing. I'm an emotional person. You didn't upset me. Please, don't feel bad. Thank you very much for chatting and for saying stuff. Keep on writing and telling me things because this is what we're here for.
How hasn't he turned into a pretzel after all of that flying? After I fly for only 4 hours, I already have to move my back around in a handcart. I shall never forget society for turning one of the most amazing inventions, flight, into an ordeal. Such an amazing invention the plane is. It can get you like 1,000 miles in 1 hour, yet I have to go to the airport 3 hours before that. All of that for what? Just so security can touch me and put their finger in my mouth? Oh, and of course, because I have to get hungry, so I buy their sandwiches with moldy bread for $30, for which they cut the salami with the scalpel under a microscope. And I can't forget about all the thousands of perfume shops where every perfume smells like the moldy bread in the sandwiches.
Right, I did my vaccination with Johnson & Johnson. I also wear a mask, social distancing.
Thank you, Anita. I try to discuss and open, like if I don't have friends right here in Ohio, it doesn't matter. I can't talk to Steve all day. He doesn't want to hear stuff like this, So then whatever, I come online and blah, blah, blah. I talk here. Who wants to listen, fine. Who doesn't want to listen is also okay. At least I got what to talk about. Other people don't have shit to talk about. At least I have real stuff to talk about. And I share it. That's why the channel is called Bali Talks and Shares. No shit, It's pretty obvious.
Those things that they didn't do, as they haven't done in Russia. It's really interesting, how a country affects your thoughts and stuff. In Russia, I wasn't wearing masks Because, if you wear a mask in Russia, you're just a freak, really.
It was kind of similar in my country. We had two sides, like the mask side and the no mask side. And I swear to God, why do you care so much about whether someone else is wearing a mask?
I was in Indonesia, so I don't know how it was in Europe. That's the thing. I have no idea. I just talked to some friends how it was, and I heard, yeah, you cannot go out, but I don't know how it was. I was all of the COVID time in Bali, and I'm talking about like 2.5 years. It didn't because that's how long it lasted. 2.5 years. I was just there, so I don't know how it was. And in Bali, you had to wear masks. It was obligatory to wear masks. There was no chance that you had to wear a mask, and you had to be vaccinated, because if you went on the street or whatever, if you had to show the paper that you have vaccination, it was obligatory, and it was for free. It's not you had to pay no money. They made the sections where they gave the vaccines, in fancy hotels, whatever fancy hotel was in the area, in the district. There the doctors came, and you would line up, and there would be huge group of people in that were in the district. They knew that they had to go. You had 3 days, 3 days they were there, and you go there, and you take a number, and then you fill out the paper, and you get the vaccine, and that's it. And I did that 2 times. It was obligatory. And I remember I got the Chinese one. What was it called? Vina. I forgot what it was called, but the Chinese one I got. Whatever. I'm just sharing this experience about the COVID vaccine and how it was there. You had to get the vaccine. Everybody was vaccinated 100%, and everybody was wearing masks.
It was so bad that masks.
And you had no supermarkets. Everything was closed. Like, I had no access to like Coca-Cola, like normal stuff. I only had access to the Asian stuff that was left over, because nobody was ordering. It's an island. Nobody was ordering anymore. The supermarkets were closed. So nobody was ordering, stuff to sell, especially not Coke. There were no foreigners. So the Asians, the local people, they don't have the money, and they don't buy much Coca-Cola and basic stuff that we're used to. So nobody was in the supermarkets closed. So it was so difficult. You had actually access to fucking nothing, not even to fizzy drinks. For me, so it was a miracle in that time to get a fizzy drink. Was for me, a luxury, a fizzy drink with
People
bubbles.
would basically catcall you on the street like, hey bro, why are you wearing the mask? You afraid, bro? Bro, he's afraid. No, you stupid little shit. I'm wearing it because you stink from a mile away. You smell of armpit sweat and cheap cigarettes, you European trash. We kind of have a smoking issue in this country. I don't even really understand it. Like, as a child, do you just stare at a locomotive or a chimney and be like, yeah, that's what I want to be when I'm older? A chimney?
We were, driving around the neighborhood.
You see, sometimes he has jokes that are just too quirky, but he's a good, I believe he's a good entertainer. I support him very, very much.
Just to our home, to the house of my host mom, Riva, and it was so interesting to observe everything, because I felt really like I'm in the movie. I'm in a freaking American movie, really.
Yeah, that's what I feel like sometimes when I'm around Americans. I feel like I'm exactly like in the movies. Exactly like I'm not joking. It's like, am I stoned or did I take mushrooms? This is like in the movies. It is so superficial, so fake, like, wow.
Really interesting.
I can totally understand where he's coming from. When you grow up watching American media and you see all of those American houses and places, you almost start to think that's a fictional land. When you watch Game of Thrones, for example, you would think to yourself, oh yeah, nice castles, nice everything, but you wouldn't expect them to be real. Yet when you go to America, oh shit, this is quite real. Look, they even have a life-sized Karen.
Get off the street. I'm calling the manager.
She said the line.
So you guys always told yours, the grass is always greener on the other side. But you know what? Here is the grass really greener. I'm not joking. Like, look at this. Like, really, look at this, guys.
Yeah, it is true. Also, Steve, how many videos I've made with Steve mowing the lawn? Everybody's very, very fixated on having good lawns. In Europe, it's like, it's your problem. You don't care. If you want to have it perfect, but if you don't, nobody's gonna judge you. really nobody's gonna judge you. But here it's like you have to have a good lawn, you know? Like Steve is like, oh my God, we're ashamed. And he picks on the neighbors that he's like, look at this neighbor. What what lazy shit neighbor. Look, they didn't make their lawn and all that. And then that neighbor got a complaint from the state. And you know what they do, and what the complaint is? They put like a wooden bar, a white wooden bar, and that's basically a notification. Dude, man, we got your eyes on you. You fucking gotta make your lawn look good. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, this is what happens in America.
Yes, it's really green. Comparing to the Russian one, it's freaking green. Hello.
No, mate, I'm sorry, that's no grass, that's chicken vomit. In my country, it depends on the season. We can have chicken vomit grass, because it never snows anymore ever since corporations, but on in spring and summer it actually looks really nice, like the pictures he had.
But except of making a video, I have something to do today. I'm having a potluck, I think, yes. I hope I pronounced it well. Gather around, sharing some food together with someone, and somebody is a host.
Ah, that sounds nice, but I personally would be shitting myself, because I don't know how to cook. Oh, hi, welcome. What did you bring? Here. Oh, how nice. Kidney stones. Ah, they were supposed to be tube steak.
As a Russian, I have to, have my own dish of my own country. And I'm not sure if all of you have heard about it, but I'm gonna make a salad called Olivier.
I literally got chills. You know why? Because I was thinking to myself, what could be something that I would be bringing to a potluck? And I was thinking exactly that, because that's something that's also quintessentially Romanian. Basically, the entirety of Eastern Europe knows of that salad.
Yes, this is true 100%. I agree with him. Salata de bœuf. I have made it. Steve doesn't like it because he says he doesn't like what is all these chunks with mayonnaise mixed. He doesn't like the structure. He doesn't like, chunks of potato and small carrot. He doesn't like that kind of structure, little pieces, mixed with mayonnaise. It's not for him. But I've made it for him, but it's good. In Europe we love it. It's like in every feast that you have that salad. That salad has to be, it's a must be.
This is probably what I would bring too. I'd still be anxious because at the first glance it looks like hepatitis with some bacon in it.
Look.
But,
Especially we use this,
You never put bacon in it. You put chicken breast. It is chicken breast, carrot, potato, peas if you want peas. There's no cucumber. He says at one point, there's no cucumber because cucumber is too watery. But there is not cucumber, not fresh cucumber. The pickled cucumber, very small cut. Potato cut in cubes. Carrot cut in cubes. Pieces of chicken mixed with mayonnaise. And then you put that spread on bread, and it's very, very delicious. Very delicious.
When the New Year time and such
yes,
stuff.
the same with Romania.
But today, I'm gonna be doing this. I was maybe thinking about borscht, but borscht is kind of hard to transfer. Well, anyway,
And it sucks.
No.
I kid you not.
How can you say borscht sucks? It's the main ingredient for ciorba, and ciorba is an Eastern European soup. Everybody knows about it, which uses sour. I don't know what it's like. Sour, pickled juice. You can say sour pickled juice, and you make that sour pickled juice, or you can buy it even, and you put it in the soup, and the soup becomes a little bit sourish. And at the end, when you serve it hot, you put like a spoon of sour cream on top. And the sour cream mixes with that the creaminess of the sour cream mixes with that soury thing, and it is refreshing and filling and amazing. How can you say ciorba sucks? Ciorba is one of my favorite ones, and you can make it with ciorba de perișoare, which means little meatballs inside it. Wow, amazing. Or ciorba de vita. It's amazing. I advise for you to try.
The word for puking in Romanian is borăști, which is just so poetically close to...
Bo I borât or vomitat. I vomitat. Vomă. It's yeah, but he's right. Săborăști.
Borscht. I imagine Romanians were so tired of that shit in communist times that would be like, son, stop borshing on the floor.
And I met many people from different countries, like really from almost every country in the world. Okay, I'm lying. That's not true. Yeah, but anyway.
What? What? What was that point? So yeah, guys, I met people from all around the globe, from all the continents. You know what? I'm full of shit.
One thing right now I hate about the US, you know, I have to take buses all over. Like,
He has the same problem like me. The same exact problem like me. Please listen. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Listen. Sorry, Radio Max. He has the transportation. Listen, please listen and understand my frustration, please.
and you know, buses are not really great here because they're really late, like a long trip.
So just as I said in the beginning of the video, that's one thing that would stop me from actually enjoying the US. The fact that you can't really walk where you want.
Thank you so much for saying this. I kiss you. I kiss you. Thank you. This is exactly how I feel. This is why I can't make it here.
To be honest, I know there are walkable cities, and I've been recommended this video of a walk through Hamburg, Pennsylvania, and it looked really nice, you know, like shops, everything in one place. I really like that. The European in me would really love that. Oh, so that's what an intact glass shield looks like. All of the ones in my country are broken. Some people here would molest the bus driver just for asking them to pay. These places look nice, full of green, lush vegetation. Every time I see a suburban home in media...
Also here in Stowe where I live, it looks really amazing, you know, it really looks nice and it's quiet and but it's just so lifeless, you know, so without life.
It's always some clinically cut lawn with no shade. It's just... Do you know how stupid some of those celebrity houses look? Yeah, I paid $20 million so I could have my lawn look like a golf course.
Yeah.
Also, all the walls are made of glass, so everyone with a powerful enough telescope can zoom right into my hemorrhoids.
We're getting closer to Walmart.
Walmart.
I got a really interesting conversation.
You see, it's like this is life, you know, like not we're going into a nice street with nice places and whatever. No, let's go to Let's go to a parking lot strip mall. Walmart. Oh God, it looks so without any kind of feeling. It looks like Legoland. America for me, this Stowe, Ohio is like Legoland.
Conversation with two black people. They were asking where I am from. They were told that some guy on YouTube said that, you know, America is real bad and America sucks and all stuff.
Yeah.
Like he's Russian. Yeah, and they were asking.
And it's me too. I don't say anything sucks. I just make comparisons and share my opinions. That's it.
To me, is this a true opinion from Russia? Do mostly Russians think so? And I was like, well, you know, I don't know. Well, maybe there are some Russians who really don't like Americans, but this is only because of propaganda from our government and from the history of the Soviet Union.
Man, I've seen some Russian propaganda skits they have on TV. It's just so stupid. You'd have some host doing a joke like, and I'm paraphrasing, Obama has to wear a diaper because he can't go to the toilet. And then you'd see the entire public of 80-year-old Russians going... Relax, Natasha, you've been wearing a diaper for 16 years. Stop laughing like that, your lungs are gonna pop.
So I cooked Olivia. I'm sorry, I just didn't have time to show you all the process. Leave a comment if you wanna, cooking show on Olivia. Actually, my host mom told me that this is just an American potato salad.
Oh.
I'm not sure if it's totally American potato salad because I haven't tried one.
Maybe the salad I was thinking of is not the same. What I was saying is salade de boeuf, which is lots of mayo and bits of meat, carrot, cucumber, stuff like that. Stuff I'm forgetting, obviously.
So, Lucky, what do you think about? Are you gonna do the potluck with us? Nah? You wanna play with this one? Yeah. Just look at this. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Take it.
One thing I'm going to say, you seem to be having much happier dogs. In my country, most people are keeping their dogs on a 4-foot chain leash next to the doghouse.
That is not true. It happens. Yes, they do in the countryside and everything. It does happen. But that happens everywhere. He's over. I don't know why he's saying about this about Romania, but okay, whatever. He has his opinions, whatever. But that's everywhere. There's also people that keep pets in their houses. It's not like he says.
They end up losing their sanity for living in the same 4 feet for 10, 15 years. That's stupid and inhumane, honestly. You can't walk on the street with houses without being barked at maniacally by 12 dogs. Relax, dogs. I'm not Satan. I haven't come here to steal your bacon.
I want to subscribe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
But
Oh snap, the subscribe button just lit up. That's a new feature? Why don't you subscribe and find out, huh? I'm sorry. Only like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content.
so this is a union organizing song.
Oh.
So it's a labor union, labor movement
Oh.
song from the.
You see how strange? This is strange. This is strange. This is really strange. It's nice but strange. Nice but strange.
Socialism, communism.
Yeah, wow.
It's really wholesome how his host mother is helping him understand all of these things, and she has a really nice tone, and she's not jamming a cigarette into his mouth like I'd expect someone here to do.
Well, I'm in the middle of potluck. Yeah, that's right. And it's so interesting. Yeah, really. That's so unique experience. In Russia, there are no potlucks, and it's so interesting idea.
It looks like something really wholesome and fun to do at least once or twice. But me personally, I'm the type of person to not want to go outside or to parties or to gatherings. I like to just sit in my cave, If I so much as step outside during a sunny day, I just start fuming and turning into a brisket.
Yeah, so I shared this with you. Hey, look how sweet. Hey, look how sweet. Jessica Messica made a nice video, and I told you guys I don't have any hate. Not you, but the other people are hateful. I'm not. I will never have a hate and I like to support people. I cannot be mean. I can be a little bit judgmental, but that's because I care. If I wouldn't care, I wouldn't. And Jessica Messica wrote, "Thank you, because I made nice comments." Jessica Messica, I always support you. You're a good entertainer, and it's your thing. I'm not gonna comment more about that. Yeah. And then you have Cassie. The thing is, Cinnamon Toast Ken, if you know the channel. And I made a comment there, and people are saying, he always so kind to wish us happy birthday, but when are there as we can at least return the well wishes? I agree. It's a channel and it's pretty known. I agree. I agree. Okay. There's nothing else I can share with you. I ranted about America, about the medical system, that it's like you have to do a university in order to be able to benefit. You have to study and you have to know where to go, there, how application and this new website and register. In the end, you have to register, I don't know, to like 7 places to get further, you know. It's not easy, it's complicated, and nobody explains it to you. You know, either you learn by yourself, you know, or you don't know how to benefit from the system because you don't take the time to learn. And I'm here 2 years and I didn't take the time, and I have so many benefits because of this Steve insurance company. This is for free because I don't know how it works, but it works somehow. And it's strange, you know, and I like, fuck it, you know, it's just, I was thinking to myself, it's just so strange, it's so dubious, I don't even want to bother. But now, before I go, I'm like, before I go, I'm thinking, why not, you know, if it's for free, you know, like, do the things, you know, like, all that crap. And on Monday, I go to chiropractor at 3 o'clock. On Wednesday afternoon, I go again to the teeth to do more teeth work. And why not? You know, if it's so cheap because of that insurance package. Good that Steve, you know, what a nice husband I have, you know, right? Don't you agree? I didn't know that this exists in America. And the thing is, I think many people don't know. And you just have to learn. They're not going to come to you, tell you how to do it. You got to learn on your own. Even they don't know many things. I'm telling you, even they don't know how the system works. Rip, rip. Who are we saying rip, rip to? Rip? Why are you saying, why are you killing people? Why are you wishing them? Who died? Yeah, Anita Bear, you're right. It's very, very difficult. Very difficult. Let's see what happens. I'm going to report how the chiropractor was and all that. The dentist's great, you know, until now. And, in rest, I really don't have what to say. What can I tell you guys? I just want to report and rant a little bit about America. Let me call. Let's have some fun. Because I got this letter, I ignored it. It is about some. We recently have. It is about, I don't know. Welcome to Portage Bab. Let's call and see. I'm curious. I have the number here. It's this one. Portage Path Behavioral Health. 24/7 hotline. Let's see. Let's call and see, huh? What can they do? Suicide and crisis. No, I shouldn't call, no? No, I shouldn't do that. That is mocking, and that would be very, very evil of me. If I call, then I have to call my own, not put it on the YouTube. That's not something you put on the YouTube. That is called, you know, I believe that would be called very disgusting attention seeking because it's a very private topic. Who's Nadina? Yeah, very good insurance. Very good insurance. A very good package. And that's the thing, Anita, I'm like, why didn't I use it? You know, like, I'm so stupid. But in the end, they make it difficult to use. Steve, let's go look at Steve and the cat sleeping. Come on. Ohio. So yeah, he always snores like that. No, we sleep separately, Anita. I have my room and he has his room. We don't sleep the same because he has his work schedule, which is very difficult for me. And he's very difficult with sleep. You have to keep in mind Steve is the age for 58, 59, 59. And he has not been married or slept with a woman in his life, really, like, you know. So he's not used to it, and I understand. It's uncomfortable for me and for him. He's also very, nervous and fidgety and all that. Oh, I can't sleep with him. He can't sleep. So we have separate rooms, and it's better like that. It is much better like that. Look at the neighbors. This guy's so loud. You see him with the dog? He's so annoying. So annoying, this dude. Look at him fixing his pants. He's as how to say, he acts like a kid. He acts, and he doesn't have autism, and he acts like a kid. I don't have what to share with you anymore. I'm so sorry. What can I say? Yeah, I said about America. I showed you that. Girl world, nothing. I don't have what to say really. Monty's been very active. Monty's been funny. Monty's Monty. Let's put it like that. But he's changed. But he changed in a funny way. Yeah, I mean, Steve are 18 years old apart, Bridge. He's 58. He's 58. I am 40. You can't notice it. He doesn't. You cannot see the age with Steve. Look, this is the house that Steve built for the cat. Look what he made, all this stuff for the cat. Your partner's the same age, Anita? The thing is, I've been with another partner, Goran. Goran is from Croatia. He still lives in my apartment in Austria. If I go back to he takes care of my apartment in Austria, so that's great, isn't it? But he's there. I haven't seen him since about 4 years. But we talk. We talk about every 3, 4 months, How are you? How are you? Everything fine? Everything fine? So he's in my apartment there. And Goran is the same age, exactly same age as Steve, the same year. So, but he was different kind of man. Steve, you cannot notice his age because he acts young and he looks healthy. He's very healthy. Yes, I plan to within 1 month or 2 months. In the middle of summer, I should not be in America anymore. That's the plan. I go home, Europe, do my thing, meet my friends again, do some of my business, my work, of course, and then and see further. But yeah, I need to get back to my contacts and that kind of life, my life. I have to get back to my life. This here in America is my life, but it's a different kind. It's my marriage life. This is not my life. This is not my life. I will, of course, stream. I'm going to make a new channel. I'm not going to stream on this channel positive content. This channel for me is just to bitch around and call people out and, have some fun. It is what it is. But I will make a new channel. I will not, because now all my learnings from YouTube I can apply. when I started my channel, this one, I wanted to make nice content, but I didn't know that I didn't have any learnings, and I knew that I cannot do anything, so I just fucked trying to make something out of that channel, which is this one. Just for fun, having fun now. But I want to make a channel where I can show nice things, Vienna, Romania, and all that. But not show off, look, I'm traveling. I don't want to do that, but just to show some nice, special things, like, hey, this is part of my life, interesting. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. You're so sweet, Anita. I don't know who you are, but you're somebody really, really sweet person. Yeah, I have to be back in my element. I cannot bloom here. I'm like withering away. Only the YouTube keeps me somehow a little bit going because I can rant, and I get some kind of I get attention, I'm not gonna lie. And that attention, is like, it is like happy hormones, and it keeps you, like relevant, and it's a sad situation. I'm not proud of it. At least I admit to it, that I use this YouTube to still feel kind of, relevant. Relevant, exactly. Me, you can see. Thank you so much, Anita. There's not many people that like streams like this, but in the end, I always say, if even if it's just one person watching, it's just at least somebody's listening. Doesn't matter whether you have now 50 people listening or 100. Even if it's just one person, it's still somebody listening, and that's all that matters for me. It's that sometimes, okay, you feel pathetic. You're like, oh my God, nobody wants to hear me, like, oh, I'm so pathetic. Of course, those feelings come. I'm not going to deny. But in the end of the day, you're like, hey, somebody listened. It doesn't matter. And you got it out of your system, and you talked, you got it out of your system, and that's all that matters. Fishing club, fishing club. Thanks for making me laugh, fishing club. You get a big hug. Can you please let independent journalist, he deserves a chance because this content is so boring. With all due respect, of course. It's pointless. I love it when people have humor. It's humor, the thing is, that's in life. You have to think, what is more important for you in life? Some people food, some people drugs, some people I don't. But for me, laughter. And that's the thing. It's so hard for me. That's why I appreciate YouTube, because it keeps me laughing. But laughter is so important. I find laughter is one of the best things. If I would have to pick what I like more, the feeling orgasm or laughing, I pick laughing. If somebody would say, okay, you have to pick, you can only feel or enjoy laughter or orgasm, I would leave the sex. I would say laughter, but that's me. You don't want to hug, then I take my hug away from you. If you don't want to hug, then I take my hug away from you and I spit on you. Would you like it better for me to spit on you? Fishing club. Fishing club. Steve snoring in the background. No, yeah. So I have to see with this America. I have to book my ticket, but I'm so hesitant, because Steve said, that's the thing. I was planning to leave already at the end of this month. And then Steve said to me, he's on holiday. That's why he's snoring and not working. Steve's like, no, I took my holiday, like, are you leaving during my holiday? I'm like, no, I won't leave during the holiday. And then I was planning to book my ticket in, on that day, sometime in June. And then he says to me, my company has a party, and the men are coming with their wives and everything, like, will you go? I'm like, oh, how can I say no? I said, of course I will go. So then I know that I can't have to stay longer then. And then after this, I hope after this company thing that I can book my ticket and, I don't feel bad about going. So that's my plan. That I go, okay, now is his holiday. Then we have the company, what do you call it, meeting or gathering. And I'll dress up nicely with a nice dress, of course, and, represent myself nicely. And then I hope to go to Europe because all my friends are waiting already, and I told them, and they're already saying like, we're going there, there. Are you coming? So we put you in the plan, And I said, no, don't make any plans yet, like I'm coming, but I don't have any fixed dates yet. Oh, of course, I'm very proud of Steve. Steve is an engineer. He works in a butter factory in America. It's a Bland or Lakes. There's no point to hide. He's an engineer there. So he goes to work, he has to dress up in the uniform and just maintain all those machineries. And if something is broken, that's engineer work, that's what he does. And he's a union worker, so he gets, all the union benefits, and, he's a veteran at the same time. So he has that. That's the benefits of America. And he knew how to take it. He's a veteran, so he gets all the veteran benefits, and at the same time, he's a union worker working for the union blah, 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 system, whatever in America. And that's why I have a great insurance because of that reason. I paid at the dentist, like basically you pay only 20% of the bill. And I paid at the dentist $80. So if you think about that was 20%, imagine how much I would have paid without the insurance, just put that together. Bridge, okay, I'll send you some butter. Every 2 years they give away butter, and the whole freezer is full. They give away a lot of butter. But that's nice. Why not to give the butter, What doesn't cost them shit. Because they know that the American people, I'm like, who the hell? Why do they give away so much butter? And it's because the American people, they're known for baking, like they like when they bake, during Thanksgiving and all Christmas and all that. They need butter because they need to bake, and they bake with a lot of butter. Yeah, the union worker have good benefits. Look, it's becoming sunny. We're taking Chinta out. All right, so I will tell you something. Today, we got the solution. What do you call it? Because we take care of our cat, not like other fucking assholes. That solution that you put so she doesn't get ticks. I will show you. I put it in the trash. I'll show you. Hold on. Wait a little bit. How much was it? I think $14 or something for 2 or 4 months. And there I got it. This one. It even looks like her, huh? So we got this one, and I put it on her, and I want her to see the first time outside. I'll make a video clip. The thing is also, you guys, Bridge, are you still on here? Because I want to ask, because YouTube, it only gives you 3 times you can only 3 times a day. They will put it on the news feed. So if you make the 4th video, it will not be on the news feed. And sometimes I want to make a short, and when I upload, it automatically uploads like a video. It does not give me the option to make it a short. Where's the option? I googled it, and it says go to remix, go to watch video and go to remix. But there's no watch video. I'm watching the video, but there's no option remix. There's no option. I cannot click on the remix, so I cannot transform that 28-second video into a short. I want it to be a short because shorts are not in the 3 videos, So because then if I make a live at the end of the day, the people will not see it on the news feed, and that sucks. Does anybody know about this? So how can I transform that video so I know that it won't go as a video, that I want it as a short. I want it as a short. Well, it's only 28 seconds. 28 seconds. Ah, vertically? Okay, I get it now. Okay, now I got it vertically. Yeah, so basically, if I make another live today, it will not be on the news feed and people won't know about it. They won't see Bali is live, so no point. This is the last time I'm going on. But I wanted to show the cat. I want to show the cat also how she will act with outside life. Bridge. Is Jan coming on? Because it's Wednesday. Will we have Wellness Wednesday? Wellness Wednesday with Edna. Edna is so funny, I have to say. She is such a funny person. Yeah, I hope so, that we can go chat there and chill there. Your mama, do you see, he's not been doing much. Hey, Bridge, do you see your mama that he's always like, he wants people to panel because he's got no content and nobody wants to interact with him. Look at the people that interact with him. Look at what people, the Zeta one, and then it's ridiculous. And he still tries to be cool instead of being humble, but he's got no content. Like his show, I don't even, as I said, I don't even get notifications. I don't even watch it. Sometimes if somebody tells me, then I go skim through it, but it's so boring. And he jokes, he repeats himself like a parrot. Sadly, I gotta say, he repeats himself so much like a parrot, laughing at his own jokes, and that exactly kills the joke. When you laugh too much at your own joke, that kills it. But you should know that as a comedian, entertainer. Which song? Ah, the pumped up. Whatever. I find that also childish, like whatever. People are too sensitive, Bridge. Nowadays, it's a song, an old song. You can always. It's so silly. I believe it's silly, It's like, let's be sensitive. Let's look into it more than necessary. Fishing Club, I love you too. Fishing Club. I have no content, but the point is I don't try to make content. I'm just here to hang out and blab. Do you see me charging you any membership money or what? You know what I mean? Fishing Club. I'm just here to blab. I don't have anyone to talk to. So I think, okay, let me blab into the internet. This is I don't say content and pay membership. Not at all. Not at all. I even tell you, trigger warning. Don't hang out here if you don't want to be annoyed, because I can be annoying at times with my non-tent, with my blabbing. Okay, so then why are you wasting your time writing me? That is my question to you, my love. If I'm a waste of time, that's my problem. But why are you wasting your time watching me and writing me, my dear? That's all I ask you. I don't care about mine. Yeah, waste of time. You're so stupid, Fishing Club. because I'm hoping to see your husband fish. Thanks so much. No, really, I love laughter. It's so hard for me to get to laugh these days, and when I get it, it's really for me like boom, like taking a line of cocaine. No, I really also miss to party. I miss partying and laughter. It's just terrible. But what to do? This is life. It's good that I had some moment. I had to calm down. I had to be punished because I was too out of control. I was loving life too much, and I was. The thing is, I'm glad I was never a bitch or arrogant. I was too generous. I gave so much money away. If I think how much money I just gave away, it's now it's no point to. But because I like to help people, I always think you gotta share in life. But that's not always good, to think like that. But I always have this, you have to share in life. You have to share. You must. If you can, if you have the ability to share, then you must share. Fishing club. I know you know I miss you. What do you mean? I know fishing club. I know you might be, what do you call it? Not a troll. What do you call it? A sock account. You might be sock account of somebody that I know from before. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not gonna bother wasting my time to think who you are, because you know what? I don't care anymore about the past. Past is the past. We look into the future. But I will tell you one thing. I know that you're not Freezy, because Freezy is very dumb, and you're putting intelligent things. So you're somebody with intelligence. So there's not many people that I have to calculate from who you are using this sock account. It's only like 3 people. Am I gonna now stay and use my time to figure out which one of the 3 you are? Nah, I'm not. But thanks that you think I miss you. I don't miss anyone from the past, because I look into the future, my love. That's all I gotta say about that. You don't know me. It's fun, no, with the Steve sounds in the background with the snoring. Whatever, like I said, I don't have content. It's just to hang out and to chitty chatty. Chitty chatty, chitty chatty, chitty chatty. I know, Anita, I've been burned so much. I know with my generosity I have made, not mistakes. How can you make a mistake with generosity? You cannot. But I've learned my things. I've learned about it. I really did learn about, you gotta watch out, don't be, there's no, there's no point over generosity. The thing is that I will tell you honestly, like I was always, because I didn't get the love from my parents that I wanted so bad, the attention and the love. I usually always was so generous because I was buying love. I will tell you how it is and whatever. At least I can admit it. I was being, like generous, in order to get attention. Sad, pretty sad, but it is what it is, right? Wow, look at you using your free time and less brain cell to figure it out. Oh my god, wow. Fantastic. Good for you. Fishing club. Thanks a lot. You should see a therapist. I wanted to call a therapist and to film it, but I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I already saw a therapist, fishing club. You think I haven't seen a therapist until now? Give me a break. Everything's fine. Hey, Anita, the story about my half sister's mom, yeah. So what was the story is very simple and to the point. In me and my family moved to Bali in the year 1990, and they made the hotel Bali Royal Suites, which I have also shared links to. You can see it. And then, so I was 5 years old, 1990, and I went to first grade school there, international school. Then I left at age 13 in 1997 to my grandmother, Romania. My mom and my dad stayed in Bali together, but my mom left to Austria 1 year after because she said she can't take my dad anymore. No, no, no. And he was alone. And because my dad was alone, he was meeting, of course, women. What do you think? That he was not going to be sexually active? Give me a break. And he had a girlfriend, and that girlfriend got pregnant. And the thing is, that girlfriend got pregnant before, and he forced her to get abortion, but she kept on insisting to have a baby, and he told her he doesn't want to not, he will not have a baby with her. Yet she lied and made a baby, and then when she made the baby, before the baby was born, my dad just ditched the island, Bali, and he went to Austria, Vienna, where my mom was running the bars and the restaurants that we had there, managing them. And he said to my mom, okay, I'm back in Vienna. I don't want to live in Bali anymore. Let's sell everything and we're living now together. My mom said, no, I can't live with you now anymore, like whatever, I'm gonna go to Bali and sell the hotel because the hotel is in my mom's name. And my mom went to Bali in this is the year 2006, and my mom went to Bali, and she didn't sell the hotel. She said to my dad, yes, I'm meeting buyers. 3 months passed, and then my dad said, it's been 3 months. Why are you not coming and home? And my mom said, no, I'm not selling the hotel. I'm going to be living here. You can live in Austria alone. I want to live here now. And we switched places. My dad couldn't say jack shit. But he wasn't even angry with her. That's the thing. My mom always fucked my dad over so badly, and he never was angry with her. I don't understand that. But he's a mean motherfucker. That's for sure, my dad. But he never was angry with her, whilst she was the one that was fucking him over, all over and over and over again. Yes, he went with other women, and he fucked her over in that way. But that was the agreement. My dad told, yes, let's get married and everything. You have a child. But I don't want an open marriage. I don't want you fucking around. But I'm not going to be a loyal husband. And my mom said, yeah, okay, that's your lifestyle. She agreed. So then, she couldn't hold it against him that he was cheating on her. And he went with other women. But she fucked him over in every way, financially and with the life. She never stayed by his side. She took everything on her name. Oh my God, terrible woman. And but he never got mad at her. He never thought of divorcing. When he had that baby, my half sister, he freaked out, moved immediately to Vienna. My mother went after that woman with the child many times, but whatever. That woman, she kept quiet with the child. When I went to Bali in the year 2016, the child was already at age 10, 11 years old. And I searched for my half sister because I wanted, what the fuck? I don't have family. I want to see who is this girl. And I have pictures I can show again. I even put one on my thumbnails in my lives. That she looks like Jessica Messica. My half sister looks very, very much like Jessica Messica. It's freaky. It's freaky shit. That's why I like maybe Jessica Messica a little bit too much. But anyhow, and I searched for her and I found her, and the mother, she told me about my dad and how my dad treated her like a dog and he was nasty, and all these stories that I don't feel like sharing right now. Disgusting stories. Disgusting stories. My dad was a disgusting man, I have to say, crazy, but at the same time, he had class and stuff. I don't know how to describe him. And the thing is that, okay, so I met my half sister, and then the mother started. I'm sorry with the bad background, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking. And the mother started with, yes, she needs to change schools to international school. And my dad was still alive then, and I told my dad, hey, I met her. And when I went to Austria, and my dad's like, let's call her together. My dad was excited. He's like, that's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. My dad's proud that he made offspring or something. He doesn't love the child. It's just the ego thing, I think. Oh, this is my offspring. And so the mother started, international school. She needs this, this, this. In the end, I was spending money and I felt bad. Not bad. I was happy to support and help. But in the end, it started to become a lot of money. We're already talking about over 5,000. And it didn't stop. It just didn't stop. And I told her, look, I'm glad I could help. But I also, I'm sorry, my dad, of course, he didn't help with anything. But I'm like, I helped, as much as I could. Now I can't help. I can't continue to help like this. And yeah, and then when I said that, then the mother and the child just stopped contact with me. It's like, okay, no more money. Okay, why bother? I was like, okay, nice to know that at least I met her. I'm glad I met her, in person, got to see her and everything. And it was fun. She slept over even in my villa, with me. She liked, and we had a good time. But of course, it wasn't meant to be a relationship to continue in a good way because I'm not an ATM. I'm not an ATM. Yeah, thanks a lot, Anita Berber. You're really cool. I really appreciate you. You're smart, and I really appreciate you. Yeah, but at least that's an experience. At least I know that, hey, I tried to. I will never have, in my life the thought, oh, I never tried to meet her. I don't know about my half sister, and I didn't put in the effort. I put in the effort, and I know that, so I'm satisfied that I will never have the question anymore. How would it? How is she? And I know now how it is. I hope maybe in the future when she grows up or something that she will reach out to me. She knows me. She knows I have Facebook, so it's not like she can't find me. Like I found her, it was harder for me to find her than it's hard than she if she wants to find me. So we see. But yeah, and my mother, that's the thing. When I contacted because my mother was hateful to that woman. My mother is a very bitter woman, let's put it like that. And when my mother heard that I contacted my sister and I saw her and the mother, wow, all hell went loose. My mother is like, you have betrayed me. How dare you? And I said to my mom, hey mom, it's my right. I fucking don't have a family. You put my grandmother against me. You put my uncle against me. You didn't make me any family, any brothers or sisters. You kept my father from me. You don't want me to have any family. And you blame me that I went and I searched for my sister. Are you crazy? That's my right. That is my right. And there's a reason why my dad made this kid. Why were you not next to my dad? Why were you gone? Why were you always thinking just about yourself? Just about your own self. You never thought about anyone else. Yeah. So, of course it annoys me. Look, you can see in my room there, the lights. Yeah. Isn't it nice? It's very good light, very strong light. My sister, so if I met her at age 11, and that's 5 years ago, she must be now like teenager, 17 about. I think she's 17. Imagine that. Fishing Club, you're not very wrong with what you write. Yeah, I do YouTube. It's my substitute, how to say, to fill the void of my loneliness and not having who to talk to. That is the truth. I don't come here for monetization reasons or something. I come here to, to be heard and get some happy hormones, of attention, endorphin, dopamine, all serotonin, all like that. And then also to just be able to have a place where I can talk and blab. I also hope she reaches out. She knows that I helped her. Every time, when I was there and I met her, boom, I went, when I was going to America, I would buy, I don't know how many presents for her. Always, like everything, modeling school. And then she sent me pictures, and her mother put her in a school of modeling where she was 10, 11 years old, and they put her to wear those high heels. And the thing is, I'm not against, I'm like, you have to be, but a kid, at that age, at 11, 12, should not be wearing, stripper high heels. And I told the mother, where, in what school did you put her, like, come on. But in the end, I didn't interfere, because the mother says, please never interfere with my mothering. Please never, it's not your place. And I said, okay, it's true, it's not my kid. And in the end, I think European and she thinks Indonesian, so I cannot cannot apply my European logics to her logics. It's just different. So better shut up. So that's what I did. My mom now, just imagine, Anita. I wonder sometimes what my mom is doing. I hate her so very much, but it's been so long. It's been over 2 years that we don't talk. On my birthday, she didn't write me happy birthday. My grandmother didn't write me happy birthday. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Even on the day I got married, I didn't get congratulations or anything. Nothing. It's so fucked up. My family's just so messed up that of course, I'm trying to not. I'm like a person that lived in the life that I did, they have to be fucked up. So I'm aware I'm a little bit of a mess. I'm trying to be as much aware of my craziness that it makes sense, that I still make sense, at the end of the day. But yeah, I wonder what my mom is doing. Like, what does she think? What does she feel? Doesn't she ever think about me? Doesn't she ever feel guilty or something? Like, she knows that I have no family. She fucking knows it. She knows that, boom, just from Bali, boom, I went to America, just like that. And I know nobody I know some people in America, but people I can't just call, and say that people from work, and they're not in Ohio. They're in Texas, California, and like that. I can't do anything with them. Yeah, no, it's best to cut ties. That's what I did. And I'm glad that I cut ties with my mom, Anita. But the thing is, I cannot stop to think, what is she doing? Like, what is in her mind? She's a mother. Does she really not have any kind of feeling of guilt, or does she not think about me? Like, how can it be? I was such a good child. That's the thing. I was not a bad. I never asked them for money. I remember one time I asked my mother when I started Ideal Event, my company, idealevent.com. You can Google it, okay? Ideal Event in one word, IDEALVENT.com. So when I started that, I needed, just money to make the website and to pay for the first trip. I already had everything set up. So I asked my mom, hey, can I borrow, because my father was in Austria, so I didn't ask her. I'm like, can you ask dad to lend me 2,000 to start the company? And she said yes. And then she told me no. I talked to him and I said no. But when I was later in Vienna, after several years, I told my dad, you know what? I just asked 2,000 euros for you to help me set up my company. I would have paid it back. And my dad said, your mom never asked me. Are you crazy? I would have immediately given you that money. That's insane that you didn't come and ask me. I'm like, I was ashamed. You were we didn't have a relationship because mom never let us have one. Really fucked up, you know. Like my mom is really. I have never seen something like this. And then it's not terrible. I cannot even tell you what terrible woman she is. She hit me when she was. She just hated me. She hated that I existed. She never wanted a child. She even told me this. It's so strange for a mother to tell their own child, I never wanted children. It's just so. I'm like, dude, man, you're telling this to me. I'm not your friend. I'm your fucking child. Well, Anita, who cares? You say there you have people that care. Who cares? Nobody cares. It's the problem. I care for everybody. I care for so many people and I helped so many people. And then when I needed a little bit of help or care, where were the people? Nobody was around. Nobody gave a shit. Yeah, thanks at least for talking to me. You see, this is helping me and I really appreciate that I can talk to some people, that understand. I don't know, I'm thinking about it, Bridge, but in the end, the thing is, Bridge, I tell you, because I had some therapy before. The thing is that my situation is so weird because I traveled in so many countries and I come from so many countries that many therapists and then all the places my life, all the countries and how I lived, plus the way I grew up in my family and my problems. It is very hard for some people to perceive this and understand it and be able to make something out of it because they cannot relate. It's just so complex that many people, every time I tell people a little bit, they're all like, wow, they're amazed, like you should make a movie, you should make it's like, yeah, I know it's a different lifestyle, but even this, that's the thing. When I go to the doctors here in America, and of course they ask me, where are you from? And then they ask questions and I tell them, well, I'm from Austria, but half Romanian. I lived in Austria and Romania, but also in Bali, half of my life in Bali, Indonesia, and now I'm in America. And people, they start to asking me questions, and instead of doing their work like doctors, they remain just talking about bullshit. And I'm like, for what did I come here? Are you gonna give me some medicine or what? Thank you, Anita Berber. I really thank you. I'm also very, very fond of you. Very fond of you. Fishing Club, what do you say? I think many helped, but when it stopped going the way you want, you victimized. Thank you for understanding. Equals thank you for being manipulated. Long. I don't know. I think I understand what you mean, but it's very complex. But you have some point there. Yeah, of course. Things didn't go the way I wanted. That's the thing. I was very lucky in my life before everything went the way I wanted. I was very lucky. I was very lucky. And then, of course, things didn't go the way I want, but I'm not pretending to be a victim. I'm just saying, fuck, man. I didn't expect this shit to happen to me. I'm not saying I'm a victim. Do you see me trauma dumping or crying? No, I'm still doing jokes about reactors, on YouTube. No, you don't see me really trauma dumping. Hey, Edna! Edna! Hey, is it wellness Wednesday? When is it starting? I don't want to miss wellness. Hey, Lo, keep me up to the loop. I don't even know the time right now. Is it when is wellness? In 10 minutes? Okay, fine. That's good that I'm up to date. Yeah, Edna, good to see you. I just said about you before that you're so funny. You have a nice personality, easygoing and everything. And you're not, like mean or judgmental. Some people say, I've seen it that also about Capone. Capone is different. Everybody's different. I'm also, you see that I cannot hate anyone on YouTube. But I do comment, but I cannot hate. Shut up, fishing club. Fishing club, I wonder who you are. My lovely people, I have talked enough. What more can I say? Later we will take Chinta outside. Maybe I make a video, maybe not. I am waiting for Wellness Wednesday. No, I'm not blocking you. Why would I block you, fishing club? Be serious. I don't care. Even if you say bad things about me, I'm not one of those people. It's like, oh my god, you said something bad about me. I'm not gonna block you. I'm not like that. Who gives a shit? Like, people say good and bad, Anyways, everybody, let's get ready for John's views. And we hang out there. I hope you enjoyed this, my little ranting about my life, personal, about America. I'll tell Steve, I'll tell him that you compliment. I don't know why he doesn't do more with his channel. That's the thing. He could do so much, but he loses interest. But with this, he did a lot with the cat thing. But with his channel, I don't know. I just make a video, to try, but he doesn't have that drive. He doesn't have the drive. He can talk about it for 5 minutes, but he doesn't do anything about it. Me, for example, you see, I'm spontaneous. I don't even hesitate or wait. I'm like, oh my god, I need to talk. I need to make this video. Boom, 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 boom. Because that's my thing. I don't care about YouTube. Even if it's spontaneous, I can delete it. In the end, I don't care. It's just me rambling. Everybody, I wish you a wonderful remaining day. Let's see what the day brings and what comes. And I will see you in Jan's views. Come and hang out there. It's really nice hangout. A little bit of chitty chatty, We all need chitty chatty. Chitty chatty is good for us. Kisses, hugs, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks a lot to Anita. Anita, I love you. I send you hugs. Even if you don't want my hugs or you want, I give you many hugs. Peace, peace, peace.